this wonderful man that we are all here for today. So, my name is Sean Walker. I am fortunate enough to have known John for about a decade plus now. I am the pastor of the Shiloh Baptist Church of Scranton, and also most recently the Dr. Edwards Congregational Memorial Church in Edwardsville, and I've been privileged to serve as a minister in around this community now for over 20 some years. And when I was asked to do this today, it was an easy answer of maybe. No, it was a quick yes. It's a quick yes, and I'll explain why in a few moments. But if we might move towards the invocation, I would ask that you would indulge me briefly in a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we come before you today with grateful hearts as we gather for this momentous occasion, the inauguration of John Yudichak as the new president of Luzerne County Community College. We ask for your divine presence to fill this space and for your wisdom to guide our proceedings. Lord, we thank you for the legacy of education, innovation, and community that this institution stands for. And we pray that under the leadership of President Yudichak, Luzerne County Community College will continue to thrive as a beacon of knowledge, opportunity, and empowerment for students from all walks of life. Grant him and the leadership of this great institution the vision to lead with integrity, courage, and compassion, and to steer this institution toward new heights of success. Bless, please, the faculty, staff, and students who will be part of this great journey, that they may work together to create an environment of learning that honors you and enriches this entire community. We ask this and all things in the name of our Lord. Amen. We will now have the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem. Trinity Hall will be leading and singing, 24 General Studies graduate and LCCC Foundation Scholarship recipient.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
most talented, and we thank you for that talent here this afternoon, Trinity. Well, Mr. Yudichak, you have brought out the best of this community. It is now time for me to introduce and acknowledge some of the honorees and dignitaries that are here in our presence with us today. First, the esteemed Congressman Matt Cartwright. Senator Lisa Baker. Senator Marty Flynn. Representative Bridget Kozarowski. Representative Dane Watro. We have former state representative out of the Philadelphia area, Mr. William Keller. President Judge Michael Bogue. Luzerne County Manager Romilda Krakamo. Luzerne County Council Chair John Lombardo. Luzerne County Council Joanna Bryn Smith. Luzerne County Council Ricky Stevenson. Luzerne County Council Jimmy Sabatino. Nanticoke Mayor Kevin Coughlin. We're only halfway through, ladies and gentlemen. Attorney Alan Kluger, First College President, Commonwealth University, Dr. Bashar Hanna. Chancellor of Penn State Hazleton, Dr. Elizabeth Wright. One of my favorites ever, President of King's College, Father Looney. President of Welch University, Dr. Greg Kant. And President of Lehigh Carbon Community College, Dr. Ann Bieber. President of Northampton Community College, Dr. David Ruth. Seminary Head of School, Mr. Martin Mooney. And then finally, Mr. William Rinaldi, who built the Luzerne County Community College Joseph A. Paglianti Culinary Institute. We brought out just a short list. Just a few people have come out to see you this afternoon. And now they give me at this time just a few moments to speak a few words from my head and heart before the welcome. And I thought about how I could be funny. I thought about how I might be able to roast Mr. Yudichak, but the last person that roasted him got roasted back. So I'm not going to do that. And I'm more of a sentimental kind of guy anyway. And I will say this, that I got to meet John probably 11 or 12 or so years ago. And from that time on, we formed a relationship, and I would say a friendship. And the one thing that I always admired about, I used to always call him the senator. I just would never not call him anything other than the senator. One of the things that I always admired about our former senator was that whenever I called or sent a text message that I needed him, he would respond almost immediately with when and where. Didn't matter how far, few times we chatted in between. Anytime I needed this man, he would be there for me. Sometimes to rant, sometimes to vent, sometimes to complain, sometimes to seek advice, but he was always there. And I really, really appreciate him for that. And I know that this university, this college is blessed to have a man like that in the position of leadership as the president of this great institution. I wanted to make fun of his hair, but it just looks too good today. It looks wonderful. And now I can't call him Mr. Senator anymore. I think he took this job so that I'd have to call him Mr. President. I also had the great pleasure of not only knowing John for all these years, I had the great pleasure of attending this college. Coming out of high school, not really knowing what I wanted to do, and still don't. Haven't figured that out quite yet. And then my son was a student here over this past year, and it's been a great blessing to be part of this university in several different ways now. I'm looking forward to his continued support of this community, and looking forward to where you, Mr. Yudichak, are going to take this university, this college moving forward. All right. And with that, I would like to introduce Attorney Catherine O'Donnell. She will give the welcome.
Just one final introduction. You heard I'm a lawyer, so I never get on the wrong side of the court on purpose. I do also want to introduce Luzerne County Court of Common Pleas, Judge Swarovski, who's here as well. President Yudichak, the Yudichak family, elected officials, Luzerne County Community College faculty, staff, administration, students, alumni, family, and friends. Welcome on behalf of the Luzerne County Community College, and thank you for being here today. On October 2nd, 1967, the first approximately 800 students attended 2 buildings on Public Square, Wilkes-Barre. There have been only 7 college presidents in these nearly 57 years. This ceremony is a commemoration for this institution, the People's College, to honor its history and traditions while sharing in the excitement of the future with confidence and hope. It is a reflection of the treasure that is the Luzerne County Community College, now on the dawn of a new chapter, forging even greater horizons. Today, as we celebrate the inauguration of the 8th president of the Luzerne County Community College, John T. Yudichak, we share in his exhilaration and eagerness to improve and elevate this great college to serve all members of our community. While the work will be hard, the opportunities to help so many are vast. And we, the Luzerne County Community College Board of Trustees, are committed to assist the president, the college, and the community at every juncture. With that, it is my honor to introduce my fellow trustees, Mayor George Brown, Paul DeFago, Joseph Esposito, Paul Yavanowski, Attorney Megan Kennedy, Dr. William Lewis Jr., August Piazza, Daniel Rogers, Robert Schnee, Anthony Sywell, Stuart Varsky, Board Secretary Joseph Long, and our next speaker, Vice Chair of our board and Chair of the Presidential Search Committee, Robert Bertoni.
Thank you, Kathy. Before I start, I just want to tell you a quick little story. As I walked in here today, John grabs me and says, "Your speech isn't going to be longer than mine, is it?" And I said, "No, it won't be." And then 2 minutes later, Becca grabs me and says, "Your speeches should only be 2 to 3 minutes long." So to top it all off, before I walk in, the Honorable Judge Vogt says to me, "Keep it short." I just want to remind everybody that Congressman Cartwright is on the program. Sorry, Congressman. I know I'm going to get it back for that. Last year at this time, we had a group of fine individuals put together to search for the new president of this great college. And I just want to recognize my committee before I move on with just a few remarks, okay? First, I want to introduce my very close dear friend, Tony Sidewall, who serves on the committee. Someone who I admire and respect, and another great friend, Dan Rogers. Dr. Aaron Keating, who's now the superintendent at Scranton High School, served on the committee, as well as Dr. Bernie Graham and August Piazza. This is a group of individuals who spent a lot of time together over a very long, tedious process. And I also want to thank our attorney who was there to guide us the whole way. And I really appreciate Attorney Lars Anderson. When we put together our scope on who we would want as a new president, we had a couple things that we really wanted to consider. One was somebody who was passionate about Luzerne County. Someone who had a working relationship with our legislators, who understood the higher education system in Pennsylvania, because we know how difficult it can be. We wanted someone who understood about bringing people together and making and building a strong team. We wanted someone who cared about making a difference in our students' lives. I think John checked all those boxes twice. And when we looked at all those candidates, we knew right away we had the right one. John, we have a great, outstanding administration here at the college. We have a faculty that is second to none, and we have a support staff who is just unbelievable. I know because I spent 12 years here with them. They're wonderful, wonderful people, and they've built a family here at the college. And John, I want to welcome you to that family. Thank you.
Well done. Well done. All right, next we will have remarks from college perspectives, and Dr. Mary Lee D'Allegro, Vice President for Academic Affairs for LCCC, will come first.
I timed my speech this morning, 1 minute, 47 seconds. Good afternoon. As mentioned, I'm Dr. Mary Lee D'Allegro, and I'm the Vice President of Academic Affairs here at Luzerne County Community College. This is an honor for myself, for Luzerne County Community College, and for all of the constituents of, actually now John knows them as our students, our graduates, and potential students of Luzerne County Community College in our 11 county service area. Congratulations, President Yudichak. But truly, congratulations to Luzerne County Community College. In President Yudichak's first 75 days as the 8th president of Luzerne County Community College, President Yudichak has proven to be a visionary, a staunch advocate of students, and most impressionable to me, resolute and courageous in his ability to stand his ground for what is right, ethical, and for what is best at Luzerne County Community College and our students. Therefore, I want you to know, President Yudichak, and all of you here today, to know that on behalf of the faculty, staff, administration, and the students, that we are thrilled that you are here, that we support you, and I know the saying is 100%, but we support you 1,000%. And we'll try to work as hard as you do for the betterment of students, LCCC, Luzerne County, for now and the future. Now that you are part of the family, and respectfully and hopefully a trusted colleague one day, As the Vice President of Academic Affairs at Luzerne County Community College, I award you the rank of full professor of political science. We are indubitably grateful and honored to have you as one of the LCC faculty now as well, and soon to be known by all, the best president ever at Luzerne County Community College. Congratulations again.
Next, Mr. Russ Biggis, President of LCCC Faculty Association.
So now we have to sign up to the president for the association. Thank you so much for having me. It was such a pleasant surprise when I received this phone call to have this honor to speak here. A few weeks ago, Rebecca called me and said, "Here's what I want you to do." And I said, "Okay, but again, 2 minutes." So we practiced last night. It's about a minute 57. But what an honor and very humbling to stand up here before you today. I met John somewhere around 2003 when he was serving the Commonwealth as a state representative, and I was a brand new elected member of the board of directors of the Dallas School District. And I was told that I needed to get to these political rallies. So I went to my first political rally, and it was truly overwhelming, and I was definitely out of place. And John came over immediately, introduced himself, and made me feel comfortable, and he said, "I need to walk you around." Those of you that are in politics know that that's a big deal, and also very risky, especially being on opposite sides of parties. But he didn't care. He just kind of clicked with me, and from that point on, I made sure that I attended his functions as often as I could, and began to see this politician as a friend, and more importantly, a really good man. As the years had gone by, John always had an open door. Anytime I needed to talk with him, he never said no, never dismissed me. This is something that, to me, is not only a testament of his character, but a testament of his wanting to please people and truly help others. I was honored by the Board of Trustees to invite me to the final interviews for the 3 candidates. And at the end of John's interview, which was absolutely grueling, he turned in my direction and he said this: "I am all about the faculty that teach our students and all about the importance of faculty and staff. I want to work hand in hand with all of you to produce successful students." John hit the ground running on his first day. He kept very close ties with the faculty, including me, and every major decision that impacts the faculty and ultimately our beloved students. I wish only great things for President Yudichak, and on behalf of the faculty, we are optimistic and excited about our future with our new leader, and I look forward to working with you, John. Thank you.
Next, we'll have remarks from Jerry Altavilla, President of LCCC Classified Association.
Good afternoon. My name is Jerry Altavilla. I'm the president of the Classified Union here at Luzerne County Community College. I have the honor and privilege of representing over 100 unionized employees here at the college. On behalf of each and every one of us, we would like to congratulate President Yudichak on this special day. President Yudichak has a lifetime full of accomplishments that has brought such a positive impact to Luzerne County. We are confident he will guide the college in a way that keeps LCC as the gem of Luzerne County. So today, not only do we congratulate you, we wish you luck, and we look forward to working with you. And not only keeping LCC as the most accessible and affordable educational institution, but the most well-known and respected in northeastern Pennsylvania. So thank you and good luck.
Thank you, everyone, from college perspectives. And now we'll have remarks from community perspectives. And leading the way will be someone you may have heard of before. It's Congressman Matt Cartwright from the R8 Congressional District.
Parker, and thank you all for being here. I want you to know I'm not as sensitive as Bob or Tony thinks. I can take a joke, but the IRS auditors will be at their house tonight. That was pretty mild. If only they would run ads against me that say, Cartwright, he's no good. His speeches run a little too long. Thank you all for being here to help me congratulate this wonderful new president of LCCC. I look around the room and I see a lot of good friends, a lot of important people who mean a lot to this area. Developers and builders and business leaders and manufacturers, labor leaders, leaders in healthcare, pillars of our community, people who are invested in the success of northeastern Pennsylvania and correspondingly in the success of LCCC. And these are people, John, who are here to congratulate you and wish you all the best. Just the nature of the people who have showed up today speaks volumes about what we expect from you and how happy we are that you're here. I want to present you this congressional certificate, John, if I may. It's a certificate of special congressional recognition, proudly presented to John Yudichak. A heartfelt congratulations on being named the 8th president of Luzerne County Community College. With a combined 24 years of public service to northeastern Pennsylvania as a state representative and senator, I am confident that your experience and expertise will greatly benefit the college, its student body, and the greater Nanticoke area. Thank you for all you have done and continue to do for the residents of northeastern Pennsylvania. May your tenure as president be as bright as your legacy in the Pennsylvania State Delegation. LCC Presidential Inauguration, September 14, 2024. Signed, Matthew A. Cartwright, Member of Congress.
Thank you, Congressman. Bob knew you were going to get him, though. You told me, so watch this. Next, we'll have remarks from Senator Lisa Baker, 20th Senatorial District.
Good afternoon. I'm delighted to be here to recognize and honor President John Yudichak. And it's great to be back here at Luzerne County Community College with many friends. It was nearly 40 years ago for me that I had the privilege of working here at the college under President Tom Moran, directing alumni and public relations. And he too was an unconventional leader coming from the newspaper industry rather than academia. But like John Yudichak, President Moran had the pulse of the community and understood that would be crucial to the success of the college. The same holds true 40 years today. When John started in the legislature, he was playing on the other side of the building at the state capitol. Despite that, we began collaborating on a range of bills, programs, and projects to benefit northeastern Pennsylvania. Doing the right thing, not based on partisan philosophy or party, working together. John is old school in his outlook, in that results matter most and consensus building is indispensable. There is no question about John Yudichak's ability and inclination to work with anyone willing to constructively pitch in. In one capacity or another, he has worn the multiple hats a community college president must wear, including the all-important fundraising one. John clearly has a knack for coloring outside the lines of convention and tradition to bring fresh thinking an uncommon perspective to problem solving and opportunity creation. This comes from talking to people and keeping tabs on what's happening in the neighborhoods and in our communities. His advocacy of the noted Shine After School program is a clinic on how a promising idea becomes functioning as a piece of our education fabric in the region. Someone who brings the Culinary Institute and a Health Science Center to town, as John did in Nanticoke, understands the different building blocks that go into a vibrant local economy. As someone who served on the FIA board, he has deep understanding of the financial challenges facing students. And as a member of the PASHE board, he got a look at the demographic trends in higher education that faces attracting students and seeing them successfully complete their degrees without taking on staggering debt load. So from the time this community college and others were established, they had two complementary missions. For students who were academically inclined, a community college could provide affordable, accessible springboard for post-secondary education. And for students who were geared toward trade or technology or profession, this was the place for intensive hands-on interaction and instant at-hand job connections. So check, as everyone has said, John's resume. Everything he has done personally and professionally seems not only pointed to this achieving these goals of the community college system, but to enhancing its mission and playing a greater role in the innovation economy, particularly job training and micro-credentialing. So yes, John is my friend, he's my former colleague, and he continues to be a strong teammate as he undertakes this assignment that is crucial to our region and to Pennsylvania. I had the privilege of serving and seeing this college inside and outside, and I cherish its purpose and role as much as all of you do. This is a wonderful day. This is a wonderful day filled with optimism for the continued success of LCC as the cornerstone institution in our region, and it will be that under the direction of President John Yudichak. So my conclusion will surprise no one. John is the right person at the right time to increase enrollment, to expand partnerships, and to provide added value for our students and our community at large. Congratulations, John. This is a well-deserved recognition.
Thank you, Senator. And next we'll have remarks by John Lombardo, the chairman of Luzerne County Council.
You know, it's funny. When we were standing outside, somebody mentioned to me that Luzerne County Community College is a hidden gem. Jerry mentioned it as a gem as well. And on council, we often talk about the hidden gems of Luzerne County. And I think that many people for years thought that the community college was considered that, a hidden gem. But today I think that it has evolved. It's no longer just a gem. It is the centerpiece on a diamond necklace of what makes Northeast Pennsylvania such a great place to live. I use the word diamond on purpose because there's a popular myth that diamonds are formed from coal. And while my 2-minute speech won't allow me to explain the reality, I'll just say this, that this diamond was not just formed from coal, it was formed from the coal region. And something way more important of a commodity than coal is, it was formed by our people. And I know that we're here to recognize President Yudichak, but I did just want to recognize very quickly our former President Tom Leary, so if we can give him a round of applause. When I heard that Senator Yudichak was going to be the next president of the college, I knew that it was in good hands. Because just like the college, he is also a diamond. He's a diamond that was formed from this coal region. And he's somebody that wants nothing more than to see Luzerne County and Northeast Pennsylvania succeed. And I know he'll take that with him as he takes on his tenure as president of the college. So President Yudichak, trustees, all the staff, if you ever need anything from Luzerne County, feel free to reach out. Good luck.
And last but certainly not least, we'll have community perspective remarks from Attorney Robilda Krakoma, Luzerne County Manager.
Well, I'm going to continue the theme. I received an email about the 2 to 3 minute, actually it's 2-minute speech. Just since I became county manager and I delegate my time based on how long it's going to take to build bridges, so that's dog years, 7 years. President Yudichak, has a nice ring to it. But as a closeted academic, I think professor is really cool too. You know that you're very dear to me because I had to drive on these roundabouts to get here. I know that they're safer, but ask my sister and brother-in-law that when I'm on them, they're not. So today, we gather here to celebrate a momentous occasion, the inauguration of a truly remarkable leader, John Yudichak. As the president of Luzerne County Community College, which I, after a tour a few months ago, have adopted. It is with great pride that I acknowledge John not only as a trailblazer, but also as a steadfast friend of Luzerne County. If you look up the definition of trailblazer in the dictionary, it says a pioneer and innovator, and John Yudichak's picture is right there. His name resonates deeply within our community and in our county. His unwavering dedication and commitment to the people of Luzerne County, to the laborers and the workers of Luzerne County, have set a standard for leadership that is both inspiring and transformative. He has consistently pushed boundaries, championing innovative initiatives that have strengthened Luzerne County and enhanced all of our opportunities, including mine. And now he will do it for the next generation. He is not just a leader, he's a true friend to Luzerne County. And through his tireless efforts, John has built bridges between our communities and the resources necessary to create a brighter future. His voice amplified the needs and aspiration of all of our residents, ensuring that Luzerne County remains a place where dreams can be realized. As we look back on all that President Yudichak has accomplished for Luzerne County, we must express our heartfelt gratitude. Thank you, John Yudichak, for your unwavering commitment and for all that you have done to uplift our community. Your leadership has paved the way for progress, and we are excited to see how you will continue to shape the future of Luzerne County. And I personally look forward and am privileged to walk alongside of you on this journey as we work together to foster growth and opportunity for all of our residents. Together, we will continue to build a brighter ensure that it remains a place where everyone can thrive. So congratulations, President Yudichak, on your inauguration, and here's to an exciting journey ahead.
Thank you to everyone for your kind, most heartfelt remarks. Next, we will have the oath of office. And we invite the Honorable Judge Michael T. Vogt, President Judge of Luzerne County, to the podium.
Thank you very much. I too got the email for the 2 or 3 minute speech, but I got my speech written for me. It came in the email. I didn't have to write anything. I appreciate that. 42 years ago, I had the opportunity to come to LCC while a senior in high school. And I was able to pick up 13 credits from this fine institution before moving on to college. And this is the first time I've seen John since he took over his new role. I must say, he's fitting in very well. He asked me for a check today for the alumni association. So he's clearly fitting into his new job as president of LCC. It is a distinct honor and pleasure for me to have the opportunity to administer the oath of office as president of Luzerne County Community College to John Yudichak. Come on up, John. Please raise your right hand. I, John Yudichak,
I, John Yudichak,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support, uphold, and obey
to support, uphold, and obey
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth.
and I will discharge my duties
I will discharge my duties
as president
as president
of Luzerne County Community College
of Luzerne County Community College
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
All right. We'll now have a service of investiture, and that will be led by Attorney Catherine O'Donnell. But joining on stage are some very special people to the president, and that is going to be Sarah Yudichak, Anna Yudichak, Evelyn Yudichak, and Grace Yudichak, the daughters of President Yudichak, and then Joseph Yudichak, the legend, the father of President Yudichak.
Of course, this was written for me too by Rebecca Linsky. The service of investiture is a symbolic means of bestowing recognition, authority, and moral responsibility for the office of president of the college. President Yudichak, you are soon to be invested as the 8th president of the Luzerne County Community College. You inherit a college with a rich 57-year history and a future full of promise. The material symbol of the office of the president is the Presidential Medallion. The Presidential Medallion was the gift of the Luzerne Community College Alumni Association. The medallion carries the seal of the college and identifies its wearer as the college's president. John T. Yudichak, the Board of Trustees has chosen you to be the 8th president of the Luzerne County Community College. You now have the privilege and responsibility to lead the college to the fulfillment of its great promise to serve our community, to make education accessible to all members of our region, and to be a national leader in educating today's students to become skilled practitioners, effective professionals, and global citizens in the 21st century. So now, by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Luzerne County Community College, I present to you the Presidential Medallion, the symbol of the high office which you now hold. On behalf of the trustees, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and friends of this extraordinary college, I formally welcome you as the 8th president of the Luzerne County Community College. We have confidence in you and will support your leadership in the fulfillment of our common vision.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce to you formally the new president of the Luzerne County Community College, John Yudichak.
Good afternoon. The individuals that were most grateful and happy about my exit from politics was my 4 daughters. They said, thank God, no more events where there's all these speeches. Sorry, girls. This is just once. This isn't every 4 years. This is only once. And as my father, 90 years old, we missed 3 political leaders in our community that I wanted to recognize. So important to my career in life, and I wouldn't be standing here if I wasn't able to build that political career, and that career found me here. But Gail Conrad, Clinton Township Supervisor's here. My brother-in-law, Newport Township Commissioner Jack Zyla. Perhaps the oldest elected official in all of Pennsylvania, my father, Joe Yudichak. As my father was putting the presidential medal on me, I couldn't help but think, my girls have a wonderful tradition. They take me and my wallet to Target, and when they get home, they call it the haul. They lay out everything that they got, and they talk about the haul. Not a bad haul. I knew today would be an emotional day for me and my family. I knew it would be tough to keep those emotions in check. Asking my friend, Pastor Sean Walker, to serve as our master of ceremonies may not have been the best way to dampen those emotions. What a passionate and dynamic man. Thank you, Sean. Not to be outdone, the leaders of our college, Trustee O'Donnell, Trustee Bertoni, Dr. DeLagro, Russ Biggis, and Jerry Altavilla, along with the leaders of our community, Congressman Cartwright, Senator Baker, County Council Chair Lombardo, and County Manager Crocamo. You have all warmed my heart with your presence here today. Thank you. Thank you. A special thank you to Trinity Hall, class of 2024, for offering the Pledge of Allegiance and for the beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Thank you. Thank you, Becky Rubenstein, our Director of Institutional Advancement, for putting together this beautiful inauguration ceremony. Thank you. And thank you to my longtime friend, Judge Mike Gold, for making all of this ceremonial pomp and circumstance legal. Thank you. On a somber note, I must acknowledge acknowledge the passing of a member of the Luzerne County Community College family, Teddy Janisson. Teddy worked at the college for 53 years and was a fixture of the college's student life and athletics department. On my first day on campus, Teddy pulled me aside, said, "Come here, Sonny." She said, "Listen, the president doesn't have to be in every picture, and he doesn't always have to be the center of attention." Very good advice I'm clearly not adhering to today, but it's advice I will try my best to follow going forward. Rest in peace, Teddy. The poet Maya Angelou wrote, "When you give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed." To the Board of Trustees, Chair O'Donnell, faculty, staff, students, and alumni, I gratefully accept the awesome responsibility of serving as the 8th president of Luzerne County Community College. I will cheerfully give the full measure of my time, talent, and devotion to the mission of Luzerne County Community College as a student-centered, equitable institution that fosters individual academic success and strengthens the communities of northeastern Pennsylvania. Standing before this august gathering as the Presidential Medal was placed upon me, with my father Joe, my sisters Patty and Linda, my brother Joe, my 4 amazing daughters Sarah, Anna, Evelyn, and Grace, and my friend Joanne at my side, this is a very deeply humbling moment for me. I'm absolutely inspired by the opportunities ahead for Luzerne County Community College, and I fully acknowledge that through the generosity of faith, family, and friends on this day and all days, I am truly blessed. As fate would have it, I'm the 8th president of Luzerne County Community College, and I am the 8th child of Joe and Sally Yudichak, the last sibling of 5 sisters and 2 brothers. If you're following along in the program, and you follow the numbers as close as Dr. Grace Amplitukas follows our enrollment numbers, which are up 7%. If you're following along in the numbers, you may have noticed, that's right, I grew up with 5 sisters, and I have 4 daughters. From these 9 amazing women, I have earned a graduate degree in the art of compromise and how to capitulate with dignity. 2 very essential talents for a leader in higher education. My daughters are amazing young women. Sarah is at Syracuse University. Anna and Evelyn are at Scranton Prep. Grace is at Good Shepherd Academy. Fortunately, Grace couldn't be with us today. She's a little under the weather, but she's doing very well. And as I always tell her, she's my world champion. They're smart, beautiful, funny, and a joy to be with. I love them very much. I'm so grateful that you were able to be here today. And you may have heard me whisper as they were putting the medal, the presidential medal, over my head. I said, "Watch the hair, it's now college property." It's college property now, we gotta be careful. Any success that I have earned in my life begins with family. My father was a coal miner and a construction worker. My mother worked in the laundry at Nanticoke State Hospital and finished her career in the cafeteria at Whitehaven Center. Like more than 50% of our students here at Luzerne County Community College, I was the first member of my family to go on to college. I still don't know how my parents did it, but they gave me what few students in this generation can ever dream of, a debt-free education. It pains me that so many parents today, just like me, cannot give the same gift of a debt-free education to their children. I am fully committed to working with Daniel Landisberg, the president of the Luzerne County Community College Foundation, to find the funding partners and the resources to establish a pathway to a debt-free education for every student here at Luzerne County Community College. You can help us build that pathway to a debt-free education for our students by joining us on October 26th for the college annual scholarship dinner at Mohegan Sun Casino. Deep down, you all knew that I would not pass up this big of an opportunity to shake down the room. And as the Congress mentioned, many developers, many business leaders, many friends of the college, it's L, 3 C's, and as many zeros as you like. The last time the Yudichak family gathered here on the campus of the college was in the fall of 2017. We were here to present a check for $50,000 from the Yudichak Family Fund of the Luzerne Foundation to create the Joseph Yudichak Career Pathway Scholarship at the college. The Luzerne Foundation, under the tremendous leadership of Dave Pedri, is a great friend of the college. Honoring my father with that scholarship would not have been possible without the Luzerne Foundation. In that special moment, with my father and with my family, I never dreamed that the Yudichak family would gather again on this beautiful campus to honor me as the 8th president of this esteemed college. There is an old proverb that says, God rides straight with crooked lines. I did not expect my life path would lead me to the presidency of this college, but I'm so grateful it did. I have learned, as every student that has walked through the hallways of this great college has learned, the challenges of life teach us that success is never linear, and we must always struggle through the briar and brush before we can blaze our own trail to success. No one understands that more than the community of students known as Luzerne County Community College Trailblazers. I was an English literature major. I earned my master's degree in American Studies. I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to tell stories. But my early career path led me in a different direction, to a great job as the Director of Development at the Oosterhout Free Library, where I got to tell the wonderful story of how public libraries enrich our communities. Then my career path turned to the political arena, where I had the honor of serving the people of northeastern Pennsylvania for 24 years in the House of Representatives and in the state Senate. Again, I found myself in the role of telling the powerful story of the people of northeastern Pennsylvania and how the work they do and the communities they build continue to shape our Commonwealth and our country. Today, I have the great fortune to be placed in another very special storytelling role, a compelling story of institutional impact, individual success, and community empowerment that I truly believe, is an unparalleled story in the landscape of higher education. It is the story of Luzerne County Community College, the largest, best quality, most accessible institution of higher education and workforce development in northeastern Pennsylvania. The college is an amazing institutional story. For nearly 60 years, the college has given every student from our region's high schools and every employee in our region's workforce unfettered access to a quality education that empowers them to earn an academic degree or a certification to upgrade their career skills. The promise of this college is the promise of an affordable, accessible education for every student who aspires to the career of their dreams. It is the promise of Luzerne County Community College, and it is a promise we will endeavor to keep. The college story is a student story, with more than 37,000 alumni, led by President of the Alumni Association, Patricia Besserman. The individual stories of student success are endless, and their influence in northeastern Pennsylvania is staggering. Please let me share just one of those stories. It's a story of Emily Coughlin. Emily left high school, dropped out of high school in the 9th grade because she had to go to to work and support her family. She became a housekeeper at a motel, making minimum wage, but she never gave up on her dream of someday going back to school. Emily enrolled in our Adult Learner Training and Assistant Program and graduated from that program in 2021 with her GED. She went on to earn an associate degree in social sciences in 2024, where she was recognized as the outstanding adult learner and earned the distinction of being named the All-PA Academic Team. Reflecting on her success in her time here at Luzerne County Community College, Emily said this: "I went from having nothing to turning my life into something." That's the story of the students here at Luzerne County Community College. The college story is also a faculty story. Teaching here is more than a profession. It is an act of compassion and commitment to student success. Professor Ed Ackerman shared with me a story about the first day of class this semester, when one of our new students was struggling to find which classroom or which building he was supposed to be in. Professor Ackerman didn't direct that student to a map or a website. He personally walked that student to the classroom. As they walked, Professor Ackerman talked with the student about his life and about his goals here at the college. And he made that student feel at home and empowered by the human connection our faculty established here at this college. Few colleges, if any, can compete with the level of commitment to student success that is reflected in all the faculty here at Luzerne County Community College. The college story is a family story. Nearly every family in northeastern Pennsylvania has been touched by this wonderful college, including my own. My nephew David, a construction manager, and my niece Danielle, a nurse, are both Luzerne County Community College graduates. But perhaps the most inspiring story in the Yudichak family involves my sister Linda. Well into her 40s, Linda had the courage to enter a classroom, a college classroom, for the first time here at Luzerne County Community College. Linda was determined to earn a college credential. Linda proved to herself and her family that it is never too late to blaze your own success trail in life. She went on to earn a certification as a pharmacy technician and enjoyed a very successful career at Caremark CVS. Luzerne County Community College is a compelling story of individual success and community impact. The story is an institutional story, a faculty story, a student story, but most of all, Luzerne County Community College is a community story. Community is in our name, community is in our mission, and community is what we are committed to building here at Luzerne County Community College. As civil rights leader John Lewis said, if you come together with a mission and it's grounded with love and a sense of community, you can make the impossible possible. That is exactly what this family, this community here at Luzerne County Community is doing each and every day with our students and with our communities. We are doing the impossible. Luzerne County Community College is a caring community of faculty and staff, a community of determined students, and a community of educated and skilled alumni that will transform our economy, meet the demands of the 21st century workforce, and strengthen the communities of northeastern Pennsylvania. There is no better story of student success and community impact, no better story of individual dreams achieved and community fortunes lifted than the powerful and enduring story of Luzerne County Community College. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to the Board of Trustees, to the faculty and staff, to the community of northeastern Pennsylvania. Thank you for honoring me with the opportunity to be a part of your inspiring stories as the 8th president of Luzerne County Community College. Thank you.
Senator, and I can't wait to continue to call you Mr. President. And I'll be calling you about my son's tuition bill. So, all right. Let us bow our heads as we give the benediction and close in a brief prayer. Gracious and eternal God, we do thank you today for the gathering together and for the blessings that you have unfolded during this historic moment. As we celebrate the inauguration of John Yudichak as president of Luzerne County Community College, we do ask that you will bless him and this college, the administrators, the leadership, the faculty, and the staff with continued wisdom, strength, and humility as they lead this institution into the future. Now, as we depart from this place, may your peace be upon us all. In the name of our Lord.